Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
You're at the Sands Point Preserve, and this is the former Guggenheim estate. We have been holding bee whispering workshops for the past 2 years. It smells delicious. Oh, it smells delicious. Today was harvesting time for us, and really this is the culmination of all of the beekeeping activities that take place throughout the year. Earlier this week, we went out to the hives and we went through all of the different frames inside the supers. The supers are the big box that maintains the frames, and the frames have all the honeycombs. When the honeycombs are full of honey, and that's been capped off with a layer of wax, we know it's ready for harvesting. These weren't so heavy, it'd be easier for me to deal with, but they're heavy. Okay. Each frame weighs about 30 pounds, and inside the super, we have 6 frames, so you can just imagine how heavy that is. We had more than 100 pounds of honey here today that we were harvesting. So we had a good harvest this year, better than last year because this is our second season.
This is jam-packed with capped honey. Look at the difference on both sides. What the bees did, they put some wax over the top of the honey in their combs. The ideal situation would be to have a frame that is completely filled with capped honey. That is a beautiful thing. That's the thing that you take to the beekeeping show to win a prize with. But generally speaking, what you have is a situation where some of the combs are not yet capped, which means that the honey is not really honey yet, it's nectar, and it hasn't reached the qualification of having 85% sugar in it. And that's not a good thing, because if you have too much non-sugary honey, there's more chance that your honey will become infected by bacteria. Bacteria cannot live in pure honey.
That's it. That's it. Very good. Oh, we got it going.
And so you can spin it out in a centrifuge. It's called an extractor. What you have to do is just very carefully cut off the caps that the bees put on there. And then it leaves the honey available to be spun out.
Colony collapse disorder. Why bees are dying worldwide. And so that when you walk away from this session, that you have a really fundamental understanding that it's not one thing, one disease, but many. There are 8.
We want people to know about honeybees, their role, why they're declining, and how individuals can help by having small apiaries. Bees have been declining in numbers dramatically. So there's been, since the mid-2000s, bee populations have gone from anywhere from about 5 billion to 40% loss. So now we have less than 2 billion bees just in this country alone. There are natural parasites, fungal and viral diseases that have taken bees down and compromised their immune function over time. In addition to that, large-scale, massive farming, production of single crops, monocultures. In some states, the entire state is like all potato or corn or soy. And for bees, that leaves them without a lot of diversity in terms of their diet, and they become malnourished. So I liken that to the equivalent of eating like McDonald's morning, noon, and night for your entire lifetime. They are malnourished in that case.
This will be the 3rd April that I have my bees set up. I have 2 hives going, and I just want to learn more about them. My wife has severe allergies, and one of the things that they say is if you have honey from local bees, it's the pollen that is aggravating the allergy. So by using that honey, her allergies have subsided. So they are doing actual tests with this, but it actually worked for us.
With all of those people who normally would run as fast as they could get away from 500,000 bees, they were just there. The bees didn't even know they existed, and it helped to have my little 9-year-old daughter lead the way and just walking around, operating the smoker. And then people are thinking, well, I guess if that little girl is comfortable there, maybe I should give it a go. And people think I'm kind of crazy when I say it chills me out, but you sit in front of the hives, we're glass of wine on a sunny day and hear the noise and smell the beautiful smell of honeybees, you just feel so chill.